Ah, so good to be here. Thank you. It's so lovely to be here. I'm very honored, so thank you.
É ótimo, é muito bom estar aqui, é uma honra, então obrigado.
Guys, please stop the flashes.
Gente, sem flash.
It's okay. It's one big paparazzi crowd.
É um mundo de paparazzi.
Hi.
Hi.
You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Supernatural, right?
Supernatural, certo?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Ash? Ash, yes. Sorry I couldn't bring the mullet.
Aí já é o segundo de novo.
No mullet. Yeah, I know. Hi, everybody in the back there. How's it
Oi,
going?
pessoal lá atrás.
Yes. Hello. So what's going on? What's happening?
O que está acontecendo? O que nós vamos fazer? Yeah, I can start. Oh my God, you are so...
Levanta lá, levanta. Nossa senhora, que
Hi.
Ju tá filmando?
My name is Lívia, and what was the thing that got you going with the Chad part? Because he's a really different individual, right? So
Yeah, he's kind of the comic relief a little bit.
yeah.
Ele é, na verdade, o personagem é um alívio cômico. E ela perguntou o que você pensa, como é que você compôs o papel, que é uma coisa assim um pouco diferente.
I got the audition, and as soon as I read the part, I instantly felt connected to it, and I felt like I could do it like nobody's business.
Eu fiz o teste e assim que o papel ficou pra mim, eu vi que eu conectei com o personagem, eu vi que dava pra fazer, que eu ia fazer bem.
So I went in there and I killed it in the room, and
Uma vez só.
yeah, I went in and I had a flannel shirt and I just whipped it open in the room.
Tava com uma camisa de flanela e eu abri assim de uma vez só na sala.
Yeah. And they loved what I did and I got the part. And,
Aí eu ganhei o papel.
and, you know, the rest is history. I mean,
Essa é a história.
yeah. Thank you.
Hi, Chef.
Hello.
My question is, when you got the part of Ash, the mullet was your idea or the writer's idea for the character?
That was Eric Kripke's idea.
A ideia do mullet era... O que é mullet, gente? Tá. Pergunta.
I actually drew it out real quick. I'm just joking.
Ele disse, na ideia foi 50-50%. Agora ele tá brincando dizendo que jogou fora.
Yeah, Eric Kripke came up with Ash, and actually, if you've seen The Evil Dead, his character's name is Ash, and that was an homage to that character, and that's where he got the idea.
Ele ganhou, ele teve a ideia de um outro, another serial.
I think Evil Dead is a movie.
De um filme chamado Evil Dead. Ele teve a ideia, o personagem tinha o mesmo nome, e aí ele transferiu para esse serial.
So yeah, it was their
Uma
idea.
noite alucinante. Obrigada.
But originally, Ash he was also a psychic. He can also see ghosts and all these things. And we filmed the first episode, my episode, and
No começo ele era um fantasma, ele era um psicótico, e nós filmamos o primeiro episódio.
and we had and it didn't work for them, so we had to go back and reshoot to sort of water Ash down a little bit because he's a little bit too zany, you know.
E não deu certo, e a gente teve que fazer tudo de novo, porque ficou um pouco maluco demais, e a gente teve
Thank you. Hi.
Anna, I'd like to know, how did you take the way they brought you back to the series? You know, you were dead and you were in heaven, and what you think of your heaven they created you.
morreu e foi ressuscitado, né? E o que você acha disso, Flash?
You know, they killed me in season 2.
Eles me mataram na segunda temporada.
Yeah.
Me too.
Também fiquei
You
triste.
know the favorite of the fans is the one they killed.
Yeah, I know.
Você sabe que o
that was
predileto dos fãs é aquele que eles matam, né?
And I started, after I got killed, I started doing a lot of these conventions, like this one.
Eu comecei a participar de muitas convenções semelhantes a essa.
And I realized that there was a lot of love for Ash. And then
E eu percebi que havia muito amor pelo Ash.
Twitter came along.
Aí
And
o Twitter surgiu.
I did a campaign on Twitter and told the fans to write petitions, make videos, do whatever you can to make a lot of noise and try to get me back on the show.
E aí eu fiz uma campanha, eu pedi para os fãs fazerem vídeos, abaixo, seja lá, para conseguir fazer com que eu voltasse aos episódios.
And Eric Kripke heard the noise that was going on within the fandom and said, we have to bring Chad back because the fans love him. And then they brought Ash back for season 5.
E aí eu ouvi todo esse barulho e ele falou, nós precisamos trazer o Ash de volta porque os fãs adoram ele. E aí, infelizmente, me trouxeram de volta no episódio 5.
The fans are very powerful. You guys are very, very powerful. So whatever you guys want, they listen and hopefully we'll see me back in season 7. You never know.
Os fãs são muito poderosos e eles ouvem e, se Deus quiser, vocês talvez vão me ver de volta novamente no episódio 7.
I'm sorry. I asked you, what do you think of your heaven?
Oh, what do I think of my heaven?
Yeah,
You mean what would be my heaven?
No, the
Ash's heaven.
Yeah, Ash's
que
heaven.
você
They created
pensa
in the episode where you
Do
came back.
céu que eles
Right.
criaram pro Chad quando ele voltou.
I thought it was appropriate, because when I got the script, before when I got the call that I was going to be back on the show, I'm like, well, am I alive? Am I dead? Did the watch have anything to do with it?
Eu achei apropriado, eu não sabia, eu tô vivo, tô morto, o relógio tinha alguma coisa a ver.
And I thought it was great the way they brought me back with the superhero saving Sam
E a maneira que eles me trouxeram de volta achei muito legal.
And being at the bar, and having endless beer, and, it was very appropriate. So
Tomando
I
cerveja sem parar.
love being in heaven.
Foi muito apropriado, adorei estar no céu.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
If you could change one thing about... Hi. If you could change one thing about your character, what would it be?
What would I change about Ash?
Se
I don't know
você
that I would
pudesse mudar
change
uma coisa do Ash, o que você mudaria?
anything about him. I wish that they would have taken him out on the road a little bit more, or at all,
Não sei se eu mudaria alguma coisa, mas gostaria que ele tivesse ido...
Yeah.
Saído pra estrada?
Yeah, to be like, to go on an adventure with Sam and Dean, be in the car, kick some doors open, I think that would have been
Fez mais aventuras com o Sam, com o Dean,
Yeah.
aberto mais portas, dado chutes, isso.
perfect. And I think Ash is a little bit of a fighter, so I would have liked to see him scrap a little bit, you know what I mean?
Ele é um lutador, eu gostaria de ter visto ele lutar um pouquinho também.
And then maybe like, some over dramatic hair whipping.
Movimentos de cabeça e de cabelo super dramáticos, como ele pode fazer.
That's what I would do.
É isso que eu faria.
Okay, this is not a question, but when you're in heaven, you say, like, Dean's like, oh, I killed Ash. And you're like, I'm cool with it. Can you do that for us?
Para ele repetir gesto que ele faz.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi. A few years ago, you played a character on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. How was that?
Buffy, yes. I moved to Los Angeles when I was 19,
Eu me mudei para Los Angeles quando eu tinha 19.
and that was the first part that I got was a little guest star in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
E isso foi uma parte que eu consegui no Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
And I was playing a computer nerd, go figure.
Eu era um nerd de computador.
And I remember getting the audition and thinking, this show's never going to be. They're making a show about Buffy. It turned out to be a huge success.
E eu pensei que esse show de Buffy nunca ia dar certo quando eu fiz o primeiro teste. E acabou sendo uma coisa super bem sucedida.
So it was very cool. Now, people are like, oh, you were on that Buffy episode. So, it's a classic show, I guess. And, it's my first job in LA, so.
Foi o meu primeiro trabalho em Los Angeles. E agora as pessoas falam, você estava naquele show Buffy, virou, na verdade, um clássico.
you. Hello.
Hi, my name is Renata, and I'd like to know how was your relationship with the other actors and the crew? Because in Matt's panels, he said he didn't have really the time to get inside the jokes and all the pranking. Did you have it? Who did you prank? How was it if you have this kind of relationship with the boys? Because they think they are always making jokes, making fun out of everyone.
Ela pergunta como é que é o relacionamento dele com o outro pessoal que trabalha, com os atores e tudo. Como que são as piadas que são feitas, etc.
I actually don't like anybody on the show.
Eu não gosto de ninguém.
I'm kidding. Without a doubt, some of the, Jared and Jensen are the sweetest guys that you will ever meet. They really are.
Jared e Jensen são as pessoas mais doces que vocês poderiam algum dia conhecer. Realmente são.
And I've gotten to know a lot of the cast, through doing a lot of these conventions. People that I haven't worked with, and I get to meet them all across the world. Like Misha, I've never worked with Misha, but I've met Misha several times at all these conventions. I just met Matt this morning.
E é muito legal porque nessas convenções que são feitas ao redor do mundo, eu acabo conhecendo muitos atores, mesmo aqueles com quem eu nunca trabalhei. O Misha, por exemplo, eu já encontrei em várias convenções, e o Matt eu conheci hoje.
Yeah, it's a very, everyone on the show is very down to earth. The crew, it's just a really cool, awesome, unique show to be a part of. I feel very blessed.
O pessoal é bem assim, realista, o pessoal todo é muito bacana e eu me sinto muito abençoado de trabalhar com eles.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. My question is, what's your favorite part about your character?
About Ash?
Yeah.
My favorite part about Ash has got to be the mullet.
O que ele mais gosta do Ash é o cabelo, o topete.
The mullet and his swagger. He's got a lot of swagger, you know what I mean? Yeah.
O estilão dele, né?
He's good with the ladies. I have nothing to do with that. Once the mullet goes on, all bets are off my book.
Eu não tenho nada a ver com isso. Uma vez que eu ponho o topete lá, não posso me responsabilizar por nada.
He's a lot of fun He's a lot of fun to play. It's just
É personagem muito divertido.
fun. Yeah, a great time. Thank you. Hi.
Hi again.
I see you on Twitter all the time.
Eu vejo você no
So good
Twitter
to see you.
o tempo todo.
A little bit slower. I want to know how you got the part in the Cape.
Oh, in the Cape.
Yeah.
Como você conseguiu a parte no carro?
I auditioned.
Cape.
Yeah, it was a Cape. It was a show. It was a superhero show, and unfortunately, it got canceled. But
Era uma história de super-heróis, mas foi cancelado.
I got to play a bad guy, and
Eu era personagem mau.
as you can tell, I'm not tough looking by
Vocês
any
podem ver, eu não
means.
sou fortão.
But I went in and I auditioned, and I gave them something different, and they were actually looking for somebody that was really and that's not me. But I gave them something different, and to my surprise, I ended up getting the part, and had so much fun. I got to shoot guns.
Eles estavam procurando uma pessoa super forte, assim, na verdade não era o meu estilo, então eu acabei oferecendo para eles uma coisa diferente, e eu gostei muito, acabei brincando com revólveres, enfim.
It got, camouflage, and got to be a tough guy. So
E eu então era fortão.
it was fun. It was awesome. The show got canceled, but that's just the way it goes.
Foi divertido, foi cancelado, mas infelizmente assim que as coisas funcionam.
And I have another question.
Of course.